Hi there, super beautiful people. Today we are talking about what animal guide is on your path right now. What type of animal is in your energy to help you bloom? I believe we're constantly growing and evolving, even in times of darkness or confusion or stillness. Which I just want to let you know, like, this is pile 1, 2, or 3, and I want to talk today about what animal guide. I'll be using an animal tarot deck, and then I'm going to pull regular tarot. But we're going to talk about what animal is on your path right now to help you with your overall soul development, and why, or what they want you to know, or what they might be assisting you with, or yeah. So I am so excited as always, and let's figure that out. All right. Hey there, pile ones. What's going on? I hope you're doing really well. Let's see what your animal is. What animal is in your field? The fox. Whew. Okay. The fox is helping you to move swiftly, courageously, comfortably, quickly, properly, and kindly, but also being able to have the eyes to see deception or to be able to use your discernment, okay? Foxes are often, or the fox is often known as a more sneakier. I don't feel like that's the message right now. Maybe it's kind of the opposite for me right now. The fox is here to help you be less sneaky, more stealthy with your energy, trying to execute your projects properly, helping you to stay motivated. I also see the fox being able to help you regulate, like, when to spend your energy, like knowing how to maneuver. Also, this fox is in forest, and forest can be kind of difficult to, like, I know when I've been out on hikes, sometimes it's difficult to maneuver the energy, or it's like being careful where you step, using your energy reserves and stamina. But this is the fox in this deck is the Knight of Wands. So this is somebody you're not, like, I feel like this fox is here to help you not be reckless, to help you be powered up in a healthy, balanced way, and to be excited and be able to think quickly on your feet. I feel like you're going to be asked to do projects or collaborations, and I feel like you're going to be able to execute, well, if I don't know the answer, I'll get back to you. Like, not being as hungry, it's like being more choosy. Like, I just see a fox being able to eat different types of rabbits and not just like settling. I think the energy is going to be picking up, and I feel like the energy of the fox is here to help you gain momentum and navigate uncharted territory. I hear you've already bloomed. Okay, you've bloomed to a really big degree, and with this flower choice, like the throat chakra and the way you're blooming, I feel like I see these petals getting darker and darker blue and you being more and more fierce. So I definitely feel like it's here to help execute and showcase and push forward your truth and expression. I also see sacral chakra in this card with all these oranges and like the creation of it, and being passionate and taking action. So, well, hello there, my fox. For my pile number ones, what do you guys want? What does the fox spirit want? Why is fox spirit here for my pile ones? Why is fox? Okay, because look at this. This is like the 7 of Cups. Okay, there's some confusion, but I hear it's helping burn through confusion. Burning through confusion, staying focused on the lane or the path ahead. It's burning through thoughts as well. Like, this fox is like helping you navigate and recognize what thought, like, is not appropriate. Like, what thoughts are okay. I mean, all your thoughts are okay, you know, like, I'm not saying you to stop thinking, but some thinking is stinking thinking. It's gray thinking. I think that it's at the point that the fox is like, hey, no more daydreaming, bud. Also, it's like grounding, with that sacral being more towards the ground, grounding the creations. When you're having a thought to do something, I feel like it's not waiting on the thought, but it's like taking action on it and decluttering your mind. Like, I just see your mind sometimes getting too webbed up, and I see like the fox like just moving through the energy in your mind and like kind of burning away what doesn't need to be with his the way he's moving. So yeah, let's see. The fox is here to help you continue to go. They are so swift typically, and I feel like it's more, look at this, we got the 7 of cups, but I think he's literally helping you take these cups, and like I see almost like going up the staircase, like the fox is moving very quickly and has great stamina, and he's moving up the staircase like to your thoughts or your ideas and helping you to plant them and helping you not to lose hope and helping you to push through even if there isn't immediate results. It's like cultivating, it's like keep going, we're keep going. Like, we don't have to have like, just because we didn't catch that, like blah blah blah, doesn't mean that we're not going to catch something. So like, I guess staying inspired, because I feel like the fox spirit is going to be with you from all of your thought processes and all your passions, to grounding your passions, to creating them, to keeping the momentum going as you do this work, into the 9 of Pentacles, which is ultimately going to give sustained results. I really see disappointment sometimes in the 7 of Pentacles, and I feel like this one's like a waiting and kind of an uncertainty or not having much to go on. And so Fox Spirit is here to keep that fire lit, to keep that engagement up, to not let your thoughts or your ego or your worries or your comparisons to stop you from creating, because what you're going to be creating is going to produce. Like, I literally, like, this is somebody who's produced a lot of abundance. This is hardship and more stress and like trying to get it together, and we're going into this 9 of Pentacles. So, and the rule book that you're following doesn't have a rule book. Like, whatever you're doing, I feel like is more unconventional, and like whatever, you can't look at your success going forward, they're saying, or measure the timeline of the success, they're saying, by looking at anybody else's story, because the way it's going to come in for you or how it's going to come in for you is very atypical. All right, that's super beautiful. All right, Fox Spirit, let's see, for my pile 1s, going forward with soul growth, the Fox Spirit is near them, and we're going to say, what is it going to help you overcome? What is Fox Spirit going to help you overcome? What is Fox Spirit going to help you overcome? I think it's judgment. I just seen judgment, and it means like, I think that the fox is going to keep you so focused and give you like enough breadcrumbs. And I feel like they're going to be giving overcome. Okay. They're going to help you overcome anything like in the past that is like, I feel like there's people around you that know the old version of you, but they don't know the new version of you that you have created and that you are creating going forward. Oh, look what we just got. We have, this is the old version, new version. And then look what wanted to come out. So I feel like this Fox Spirit is giving you this, look at this Knight of Wands, is giving you the momentum. And I just seen him, the block of the old story. I feel like he is helping you just so swiftly navigating old storylines and creating something brand new. Look at that judgment. I already showed you about judgment, but this is a different type of judgment. This is like giving you the ultimate truth. Like, Fox Spirit is here to help you blow through with this Knight of Wands and this Knight of Wands, the old storyline. Okay, you guys are not in the old story. The earth has shifted, timelines you're in a new position right now, and it is not a time to back down. It is not a time to hide or anything. Like, this is a pile that is being asked to be extremely courageous. This Knight of Wands of what's happening with this Fox Spirit is going to lead to being a King of Wands, an entrepreneur, somebody with great success, a visionary, a leader, something that you're evolving into. So I feel like they're actually helping you prioritize too. Ooh, what is under here? Oh my God, I told you. The King of Wands. So we have the Knight of Wands twice, and then this King of Wands. I told you that. You're going to level up. This is going to... And then you're going to end up leveling up that it's not even going to be like an in-between, and it's just going to be is. But I feel like whatever you're doing, this is just like, this is my pile that just needs a little extra continued push. And to be able, even if you're sighing for some reason, or you want to stop doing something, or you don't feel like you have the energy, it's like, hey, cut through the BS, keep going. You are being heard, you are being seen. This will be a success. So, Fox Spirit, let's see. You know, I kind of really want to know. We're gonna cheat. We're not gonna cheat. Fox, you are mischievous. No, I think you're used to like having to adapt to things very well, but I don't think that you're gonna have to adapt as much. I mean, you're always adapting, and especially you guys are like chameleon-like. I just seen a chameleon too. But I mean, you're not gonna have to like play as hard switch ups. Like, you're gonna be able to have more groundedness. And so I'm really love the anchorage that's happening with your thought processes and with your motivation, and like with really making this physical, like tangible stuff happening. Like, you're doing great work, and I think Fox is here to help you continue to deepen those roots and grow what is growing very rapidly, even if it doesn't seem like, I don't even know, like this fox looks like it's in a forest, but it literally is. It's like, it's nothing, and then there's huge trees. And I feel like that's kind of like, hey, hold on, like keep going, like keep up the momentum. I want to see what animal is going to come in with you after. Okay, like when Fox says, okay, cool, I did my job, all right, I want to see what animal will be coming in, because I feel like there's another animal coming in for you guys. I don't know if I'm going to be doing this for all the piles, but we'll see. But for you, I want to see, okay, after we push through this phase, what animal spirit is going to help you or be here, taking the place of, we have moose. So that's like quick, crazy, fun, fast, high charged energy into, I see the moose being more relaxed and more comfortable. And it says that it's going to be engaging a lot, and it won't have to run or be as quick. It will be able to, remember how I talked about how we'll be able to stay in one place longer, or there's not going to be a hunt as much for food, because I feel like there's going to be more of an abundance and it won't be so tricky. A moose will be near you to help you anchor the earthly, this is like in between the anchorage and grabbing the anchorage to like keep the motivation or whatever. Moose is here to help you be more bold and to be able to pause. Ooh, hello. Oh my gosh, did you guys see that? I seen the bat and then I put it up, and then I was putting the cards up and it was like, no, me too. And that's why I said pause, but I wanted to keep out. So it's gonna allow you just to hang. I see the earth and the spirit have a consistent bridge. And I see, I guess you guys are getting 3 cards. Hello. It says self-surrender, prophetic powers, and like you face the darkness. It's like you're commanding attention. Like you're commanding attention just by being. And I feel like it's going to just allow you just not to take as much action. So you know how they say there's a time to do and there's a time to be? Well, right now it's like a bunch of random do, but then I feel like all this do is going to allow so much be. And then the bee spirit might be with you too, not to like be so like, you know, canny about that. But moose will be coming in next, and they have a wiseness and such an earthy, soft power that's really interesting. Yeah. An evergreen flow. Remember how the forest, I was talking about a forest? I just heard like evergreen forest flow, like more of a Colorado, like beautiful territory. It's like more commanding steps, more relaxation, and then this is just chilling. So that is what is going on. Really quick, I will pull one more. Well, I'm really bad. I am really bad at following through my word with you guys, but let's see. Any last messages with this combo? What a unique combo. Any last messages that you want my pile of wands to know? You know, I did see the Knight of Wands or the Knight of Swords over there too, but I didn't take it. But it came out in this deck, so that's funny. It was the Roadrunner. But anyways, so Knight of Swords. Okay. I feel like, what is that for? Because the energy, oh. Okay. Okay. I feel like that once you get this set up, like action-based, and get through this phase, it's just going to be a maintenance base. I think many of you are having to do the practical stuff. We have the Knight of Swords and the Queen of Swords. I think there's a lot of conversation or people or things that are going to be coming in. And I think that you need to don't be hasty with what offers you take, because you are going to be, you need to command, like, don't settle. And this says commanding attention, and this is a boldment, and then it says engagement. So going forward, or whatever energy, make sure that you're recognizing how powerful you are, and that you're not just signing yourself up for something and then get stuck hanging, okay? Because you have built yourself up strength that you deserve big things. So don't, like, just because something comes in, don't just watch out for anybody who's false promises. The Knight of Swords. Some people talk the talk, but they don't walk the walk. And so I need you to stay centered as far as, yeah, like knowing that you're kind of very well equipped, and somebody needs to offer the full worth that you are. So I really feel like there's movement, and then there's a different type of movement. So I feel like there's a movement now, and then there's kind of like more of these pausing, but then it's like, then there's a big movement that's going to be like long-term stability. Yeah. And I feel like there's possibly, this could be with a connection coming in as well. Yeah, see how it's coming in? Like, you're going to have people recognizing you, and you're going to be gaining attention. It's like no more stuffed away somewhere. Remember when we got the Nine of Pentacles? This means like people are going to start seeing your accolades or your work or who you are. And I see a lot of people catching their eye. Their eyes are going to be on you. So make sure that we don't settle for this Five of Pentacles. Like, you come straight or you don't come at all. Like, you have a right to be choosy going forward. And thank you to these animal spirits, right? That's helping you create this vision and this legacy. There's that King of Wands again. And that's so beautiful. I told you were going to turn that Knight of Wands into a solid King of Wand energy. So, wow. This is so cool. The Hangman. I just asked for the Hangman, and I got the Knight of Pentacles. So I think that it's like literally comfortability, and you're just going to be able to chill with great power and be able to take care of stuff that you want to take care of. It's like, look at that. Like, this is going to be a big change. Like, they're saying that this Knight to King energy, or this old energy of this Nine of Wands struggle, going to this Nine of Pentacles is going to be huge. Like, this is a big energy. Like, you're going from Knight of Wands to a King of Wands, and then you're going to go from a Nine of Wands to a freaking Pentacles. I mean, if you don't know much about tarot, that's fine. But they're saying this is a big transition and a big change for you. Because, look, you don't even have to know a lot about tarot, but to know, like, which one looks better. That looks really, like, sad and stressful. This looks very comfortable, at least in my perspective. So, cool deal. Cool animals. Cool energy. And then here's that Empress. Beautiful people you are. Beautiful creations that you're doing. All right, my friends. That was awesome. I am so excited to be able to offer readings. If you guys have any ideas for a different type of reading, that would be cool. I'm excited to grow this community. Please let me know that you enjoyed it or liked it, and that helps me, give me energy to continue to do energy. And if you're on my channel, I just got an ace, and that means yes. So energy doesn't lie, and we're all on some kind of karmic path. And if I resonate with you, that's awesome. So yeah, until next time. Hi there, beautiful pile twos. What is up with you? How are you? I hope you're doing really well. Today we're talking about what spirit animal is going to be with you on the path ahead or is already in your energy bubble. What type of spirit animal energy is currently with you at this time for my pile twos. So this is a pink flower, but I feel like it's been picked off, or I feel like it came with more than what is being shown at this time. It's like missing something. Like it's missing something. So yeah, we'll see. Pangolin? How do you guys pronounce that? Pangolin? I don't know what that creature is, but apparently it's real. All the other animals in my deck are real. So, all right. The point is, whatever this is, when I see it, sometimes it's hardship or sadness. There's something that some of you might feel like something is missing in your life. I feel like this animal is here to help you find pieces that are missing, to provide you safety as you uncover. Okay. I guess it's just started raining really bad. That was really weird. It's like hailing unexpectedly. Okay, anyways, 5 of Pentacles. This is something that is helping you overcome poverty, loss, grief. Some of you might be having some difficulty, and this little thing, this little creature is here. It's a creature, it's an animal. I'm gonna have to Google this out of respect to this card. But it looks kind of like an armadillo, but like a porcupine without the porcupines. And a dinosaur. But it's also kind of like curled up, and it's like sometimes I look at it and it's like barely hanging on or something. But I think that, and this looks like almost a snake tail. So I don't know, I really feel like that during this transformative phase, this little thing is here for you. All right, so why is this pangolin here? Okay, because to go where you need to go, you need to get or collect or retrieve pieces. And this is the phase of where you're supposed to be retrieving or getting ready, or people, places, things took this from you. There has been caused a shell. You have been shelled purposely and unpurposely. Like, I feel like you came to this world to be ignited at this time and to live a very lonely life. Ooh. A lot of you have lived this way your whole life, I'm hearing. Camouflage. Like, I didn't even know what this creature was And I feel like that's how people have looked at you. Like, I don't even know or understand them, or like they're such a mystery, or I don't get it because they're like this and they're that. Like, remember how I said I've seen so many things in it, and it's like, what the heck is it? Because it, like, in this picture, it's like, is it like there's so many things. It's like very confusing, and I feel like people have been very confused about you, and I feel like you've had to live a very sheltered life. Like the hail that came down, it's like I feel like you've had to go into hermit phase or into more dark nights of the soul and have had a loss of like home or safety on this earth. You probably haven't fit in. See, this is a 3 of Cups and it's backwards. So it's like I feel like your friend groups have not been, like, you have had an extremely long, treacherous journey. Like, if you chose this pile, like, you have had difficulty finding sanctuary with others in your life. But I also hear that you're kind of the lone wolf and that you're meant to lead. So you are meant to cultivate a life alone to feel all of that, but also to rise out of it. Because now I'm seeing a butterfly. And it's like now you're popping up, and it's like the whale. Like, I feel like you are like a fish in a tank, and then now I feel like you're at the point that the fish has grown into a whale, and now you're like this huge force that is like being reckoned with of the life of the ocean. Like, now I feel like you don't even want to fit in or be a part of people in the past that you typically might have hungered for or wanted to be. Now you're like in such a proud or more higher position, or recognize the soul. Yeah, see, we got the Judgment card. Like, I feel like you have now the clarity. And it's like, look at all this. They're saying the flipped his script. The script has flipped. And then I see, am I afraid to be seen? No, the world doesn't want you to hold back any longer. It's time to shine your unique light on the world. You are made from love, and your love, you are whole. There is no more hiding. There is no more shame. There is only truth. Live naked and free. And this also looks like kind of like a naked mole rat that's like got scales and armor. What parts of me do I hide to be socially accepted? Am I being authentic? Do I follow or allow myself to be all of me? What do I need to do so I can feel safe to be seen? Woohoo, hello. You guys have superpowers, and you need to know it's safe to be seen. So it's like, I feel like you're shifting out of this energy, and we're gonna figure out what animal is coming for you next. I feel like the script has flipped, and everybody who thought you were kind of odd, like an oddball, is actually going to see the magic and the strength and the capabilities of what it's going to be very clear. It's like, I wanted to put this here because it's going to be very clear, and they're actually going to be, so this is a leader, and these people, I look at it as these people are looking up to you, because you have built or have had so many awakenings. And this is a spiritual journey. And I feel like you have rotated out of so many different versions of yourself, and you keep rotating, rotating, rotating. And now it's at the point that you're not rotating, and it's like blooming. Whew. And I feel like now you're supposed to be put somewhere where other seedlings are going to be able to bloom. Yeah, see, connections. I feel like not BS or gossipy or low vibe people are coming for you. I feel like there's actual solid connections that are going to be like pouring into your life and see you for who you truly are. And I feel like you've done so much karmic work that you're not going to have to keep replaying the same type of scenarios, because you've simply learned your lessons, like the healing. You simply have done it 10, 15, 22 times, and now it's like, I'm not returning to what I knew, because I've explored that so much, and I am brand new. So I felt drawn earlier whenever, ooh, I love that we have the bluebird like being set free. So I'm asking what animal going forward, okay, what spirit animal like is going, this is like what we're in or processing or collaborating or calibrating, okay? So we're going to see what animal will be up next to on the table to be coming into your energy field to help you. Okay, so which animal will be coming in my pile number 2's energy next? Okay, and why? Oh, there's that bluebird again. What animal? Okay. Okay, so like I look like at this as an evolution, because this thing, I don't know why, but I mean, it's pretty funny because like, I guess I know why, because you're so unusual. Literally, like you are a very unusual breed. So I guess it's not surprising that like I'm getting very unusual animals. Like, what the heck? It's like a pig, a dog, there's normal stuff in this deck. And I would tell you this is like the top 4 cards that I wouldn't know what they are. And 2 of the 4 cards came out. So Pangolin, okay, and then Martin, like what is that? It's like a Tasmanian devil, but it literally looks like a furred version of that almost, like with its claws and its teeth. It's like, what the heck? Like, that's so funny. But the point is, it says Dark Night of the Soul has given you an incredible crown chakra. It says loneliness is going to start into having camaraderie. Like people are going to be like, yeah. And then loss of home has given you very fortunate tidings. I feel like it's going to happen. It's like match the word with each one. And I literally feel like it's basically what's happening is like an evolutionary stance. So yes, you have evolved, but most of this evolutionary involvement has been an inner, and like the outward shifts have been more subtle. But for you and what's happening to this degree right now, I feel like you're like not repeating these type of cycles with this type of animal. You're shifting into a whole nother evolutionary period for the world right now and coming out on the ground. There's no more curled up on a branch. This thing is like coming in like a little baby lion. And I have to take this 2 of Pentacles because right next to me is the chimpanzee and it's a 2 of Pentacles. So it's like, oh, we talked about evolution. That's hilarious because when you think about evolution and it comes to science and stuff, they're always using like monkeys and stuff to show evolution. And it's like, you're here for a revolution, and you're also in another evolution of your whole soul's journey. It's like you've repeated so many lessons. This is a soul's journey card for me. It's 8 of Cups, like on a spiritual journey, like leaving it behind, going on to unknown, blah, 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 blah. Well, guess what? It's in reverse because you've done this 22 times and healed so much that it's entering another stage. And these people are going to be looking at you because a lot of them are lost. Look at this. Loss, like this means lost soul and loss of home and loneliness. And guess what? All these people are lost. But guess what? You were already lost first. You've already played this game. You've already went through this. You've already been through the whole cycles a million times. And now it's allowing you to connect and help others on the path evolve. So you end up getting 3 cards too. That's too funny. That is so cool. You guys are like, got a lot going on. I mean, no, I mean you do and you don't. I mean, it's, what you got going on is very cool. It's like I have a camaraderie of like appreciation for like what you're doing and who you've become and what you've healed. This is kind of like, this could even be physical healing too, because this is a healing card, and I just feel like this is like the medical symbol too. So lots, and you got double, oh my gosh, like you have been through both sides. It's like you finally have balanced out a good state of being and vibration, and now there's like an ascension happening of a deeper degree. Ooh, not only an ascension, but if you know tarot, this is the 6 of Wands, one of my favorite cards in the deck. And a random fact for this pile, it was the very first card I ever pulled. So that just shows right there, that was what started my whole spiritual journey into another phase and evolved my life, was the day I brought home a deck and pulled the 6 of Wands. and it said, congratulations, a milestone has been hit. This is an accomplishment, achievement unlocked. And I'm like, holy moly, does this really work? And here I am, fast forward, and apparently something works. So this, I feel like, could be you guys even in disbelief, like, holy moly, is this really happening? Is this too good to be true? Like, this is really gonna play out like this. Like, look at my story, look at my success, look at the pain and what it's brought me for success. Like, wow. I feel like there's going to be so much more flow, and there's going to be like a lot more downloads and more fortunate opportunities like coming up for this new journey. If you know tarot, this means new journey, and even if you don't, it has a 0, which is at the beginning of the numbers, okay? And it's like the Fool, it's like he's on a cliff starting a new fresh life, going into another reality of an involvement of another kind. And it's like stuff is going to feel so brand new, and you're not going to be tangled anymore, and you're going to have a flow. It's not, I don't really foresee the next stage of your awakening or spiritual building or your life for the next like phase going forward. I don't really ever see it being so out of balance. Remember, we've already had this card. I don't ever see it having to be so off kilter ever again. I think you've built so much stability with your masculine and feminine energies, or where you've been, that it's like you are in a divine light and in a divine space. And yes, there's still healing on the road, but you guys, you're being asked to like, you're not being asked to level up. You basically are leveling up. It's like, it's like you've hit a bit, like I just seen a big Mario. Like, you are big Mario. Like, there's no little shrunken size. You have, like, are able to stomp on stuff, which I don't think you're going to, because you know what it feels like to be stomped on. And you're actually here supposed to be to help the world and hold the light for those questioning in the world. You're going to be the hermit and the white sage Gandalf. But yeah, the magician, you're going to be like a strong force. So congratulations on breaking all these patterns. Congratulations for getting this in a balanced state of heaven and earth, and the work that you're doing going forward. So yeah. Oh, look, I said balanced state, and then look, this means balanced state. See, like 1 2 1 2, along with the 2 of Pentacles. So continue to balance, go with the flow, and have some fun on this next stage, because there's so much for you to experience, and you're gonna be like, oh my gosh, it's gonna be so much more life to live. I feel like going forward, you guys have been in the dark for so long that you're actually going to be able to experience the world on another level, and I couldn't think of somebody who deserves it more. Wow. Okay, well, until next time, I hope you liked and enjoyed hanging out with me, and if you have any ideas for what you would like me to do a video about, or however, just let me know, because I'm always open to suggestions and direction to what you guys want to hear as far as the community. All right, well, I hope you have a wonderful day or night or whenever, and until next time. Hey there, pile 3, welcome in. Welcome. I feel like some of you are new for some reason. Well, fine. If you aren't, that's great. But if you are, hi, I'm Shelby, Shelby Sees Sparkles, and it's so great to have you here, and I'm excited. It's so funny, somebody just came to the door too while I'm talking to you. That's why the dogs are barking. So, very fitting. So, welcome. Come on in. I'm so excited to see what spirit animal is in your energy field or around you right now that is helping you grow or solve problems. So we're gonna see. Hippo. Okay, I like how this like matches actually too. Like, it looks like he could be eating, or she could be eating a flower or something. Like, yeah. All right, and this is the flower with the longest stem. So I feel like that your soul has taken a while to possibly bloom with the spiritual aspects. I feel like you have done a great job at the groundwork of the physical realm and living here on earth. But considering both my other flower piles were very short, this one, and it says emergence, and like with all this greenery and stem, I literally just feel like your soul has like been grounding, but now I feel like it's starting to open up to other concepts, to more spiritual things, and there's lots of new budding energy around you that is trying to understand. But there is a little bit of gray. So I think there's some kind of alarming, with that alarm going off in the background. There's some kind of alarming, just trying to figure it out more. So Hippo, stimulation, actualizing goals, and emergence. Some of you are emerging into a whole nother version of yourself. Or, okay, actually, I would say you're not merging into a whole new version of yourself. You're just adding to the version of yourself, because I see this as like this is you, and this is how you are, and this is how you always will be. But I feel like you're starting to add other elements to who you are. I'm not feeling like in this pile that it's been like a drastic change, like night and day over the last few weeks. So if that feels like you, probably isn't your pile, but this is more of like an emergence of other things about you. So technically you're transforming, but they're more slow growing and less drastic right now. But let's see. Why is this Hippo here? Whew. It's helping you to say yes to things that you normally wouldn't say yes to. It's helping you to broaden your horizon. See, this is like a horizon, and like he's on ledge and he's looking out to the horizon. And then I seen this as like, this used to be you, like boom. But now I see you taking that boom and opening it up and expanding your awareness. And, you know, I don't feel like you're necessarily over involving yourself in one thing. I think your eyes see how this not just one flower. The other ones are just one flower. I feel like you're trying different aspects and slowly building your spirituality and slowly building different goals of yours, or exploring different things. This guy looks like explorer to me too, and this person looks like unsure, like there's a lot of uncertainty still and trying to figure it out. But the thing about it is, this Hippo, your spirit like animal and team is like, there's no reason to be scared. Like, you are an extremely powerful force. You know, people who are Hippo people, like you've heard, it's literally one of the most like feared or dangerous animals in the world. So there's no point of like, I feel like they're trying to feel, okay, that alarm is annoying, and my candle just went out. Okay, it just went off, thank goodness. There is absolute no reason to be alarmed, because that's never happened in a video yet. Like, I feel like it's kind of like there's just uncertainty, and I feel like this Hippo is like really trying to help you feel more free and feel more confident and feel more in control of your power. Okay, the Hippo does not want to like it's trying to not it's like definitely not wanting to be scared. Okay, I'm just gonna flat out say it. Some people who are entering the more spiritual elements of the world, it can be very alarming, hence the alarm that was going off in the dryer like 5 times. My candle went out, which was like a sign of like what's going on, and like the light of like, I don't know what I'm doing, or I can't see. And then these flowers are not really white, they're gray and they're tinged a little. So it's more of like, the Hippo spirit is here to help you see things for what they are, and to support you during your exploration, and to get you outside of your comfort zone, and to be very, very confident with your comfort zone. And, you know, and I really feel like to open up to more yin energy, and to expand your sacral chakra, and to help you have more fun. I feel like some of you have outgrown your old fun. Like there was a time and place for the stuff that you used to do that was fun, but it seems like that your soul has grown, literally. And so it's trying to explore other things or other hobbies or other mindsets, and it's really curious to listen to things that like 4 or 5 years ago I feel like would be like out of the question for you to listen to. You would just be like like laughing at it, but now it's actually you're at a mature level that you're like, huh, I never really thought about it that way, or dang, like that makes me feel some type of way. You know, you're actually this pile is reminding me of a friend I have at the gym. And it's somebody that I actually really look up to and respect. And, you know, he actually does me as well. But he would fit this pile of not understanding or knowing all of what I do or what the spiritual world is all about. But he's like heavily interested in and wanting to share and open to more gifts. And I feel like he sees the divine light in me, so he knows, like his soul knows it's a good thing. But I feel like it's just showing an example of like trying to understand and trying to grasp it and trying to allow the mind to expand outside of the conditioned boxes. See, we just have a devil card. There is so much stigma, there is so much darkness, there is so much negative attachment to spiritual gifts or abilities, and there's like almost a whole war on what is okay or not okay. And you know what, it's okay to just be like, you know what, everybody says this is the right way, let me just sit with this for a second to figure out what I feel like feels good. Energy doesn't lie. Like what feels right is probably right. Like this is something that's much more complex and deeper. And some of you, if you're on this, there's some aspect of you that has wisdom or has a hunger or has this curiosity because it feels so cool to be a part of this, because it makes you feel lit up or it feels like home. So yeah, like that is really beautiful. And let me see. We're going to go forward with what spirit animal is going to be coming after this phase of like getting more solid comfortability and exploration and emerging with saying, you know what, I'm going to merge into this next level. I'm going to immerse myself with new techniques of healing and cold plunges and new enhancements and holistic health, yada, yada, yada. I'm going to merge myself with like more concepts that before I thought were a little woo-woo or wacko or yada, yada. What animal is going to be on the path going forward after that? Okay, we're going to see what animal will be helping you, walking by your side. Chameleon. Somebody, I feel like, so the chameleon is actually going to help you unchameleon yourself. The person I'm speaking to right now is heavily intelligent and emotionally intelligent and has incredible depths to them. And they are so good and probably around a lot of people that they can chameleon themselves to be whatever, because they just know. And they're not doing it to put on a show. They're doing it just to like be a part of everything and everyone. But the point is, I feel like these two are actually, I feel like, working together. The hippo is having you emerge out of the chameleon state. You are no longer, you're always going to be a chameleon to some degree. And I mean, like, even I have different sides, you know, we don't operate sometimes, at least I don't operate on YouTube the same as I do when I'm going to the bank, the same as I do when I model, the same as I do when I'm doing a serious, like, deep session one-on-one. You know, there's different aspects, and you're always going to have that. But what I see happening is you not lying to yourself and you actually breaking out of the social constructs that are acceptable and actually starting to think and be something that can't even be chameleonized. You're going to paint yourself a whole new color that your old self wouldn't even recognize if it was like, hey, in 6 years, this is what you're going to be doing. You'd be like, okay. But guess what? It's time to shine your light. This means shining your inner light. Moment of glory. You are going to be shining your light for other people to see. And other people, I feel like you guys are looked at as a very powerful, high degree, very influential. Look, do I surround myself with people who lift me up? You lift people up. That is for sure. And I feel like you are heavily respected. And like people like know you're kind of a good guy or a good girl or whatever that might mean. So when you start to do this, my friend, it is going to light up others. And people in the past are going to be like, I mean, people around you are going to be like, whoa, it's going to awaken something in them. And isn't that the whole point? Is that we awaken ourselves, we shine our own light, and then it shines light on other people's inner light and gives them the support and the strength and the comfortability to emerge and to get out of their mask or camo state, and then allows them to shine their light, and then yada, yada, yada. And what does it say? A candle never loses its light by lighting another. Going forward for my spiritual pile number 3. Oh, the world needs you. No more boxing yourself in or limiting yourself or try to paint a picture of anything. You are breaking the codes. You are expanding. You are getting more knowledge. More soul family is going to come into your life, because when we change, often people around us change, whether that's them leaving or whether that's them changing with us. So I feel like more people on your level are going to start to, more people, it'll be easier to be around these people. I feel like it's going to be more natural for you to be around the people that are coming into your life. And I still think that your intuition is going to be building, and you're going to be able to connect with people that are even more like-minded. And I think God or the divine is going to be like, hey, send them this. Look at this. This is a soul family. Like, isn't that beautiful? It's like more soul family. So I feel like you're going to get more support, you know, and I feel like that, I'm not going to lie, like you've ran into 3 or 4 people or have had 3 or 4 experiences that has, at minimum, that has helped you shift your perspective and has forced you to kind of think about things differently, or to look into something, or it like questioned you. You couldn't fall blind because some stuff came onto your path. And I'm not saying stuff, some fireflies have came onto your path over the last 2 to 4 years in little waves, and you have seen true light or true divine abilities, and it has helped you to not deny or to not cross off other things in the world. And you know what the point is? The point is that now you're shifting into being a firefly yourself. And then you're going to continue to help people take off the blindfolds or the stuck beliefs that they have. And you're going to help break the mold just by being you. See, other people are going to wake up, and then you're going to turn other people in. Sometimes it takes a long time. Sometimes it's one meeting and it's like it changes them for life. And then sometimes it's more of like a slow building, long-term thing that happens over time. But the point is that you don't have to do anything except be yourself. And I think that's what you're shifting into, is really being yourself more authentically. And then it's just naturally going to light other people's cups up. And they're naturally going to be able to continue to do that. But yes, with this Death card, you are in the middle of a transformation and a change. And it's bringing you closer home to yourself, where it's going to be easy to like do the lifestyle you have and more comfortable and more at peace. And it won't be as hard or annoying or as draining. So, because you're merging to something that it is what it is, and that's what it is, and that's all. And whoever has something to say, that's okay. But a lot of people are going to have a lot to say by just being like, wow, notice the enlightenment that continues to like it to give or to pour off of you, because energy is felt. You don't even have to say anything to anybody, but energy is felt. Like, you can't deny it. You can't escape it. I mean, it's there. Okay, you guys, I am really proud of you. I'm always proud of you guys. If this resonated, let me know. Like the video to know that, hey, you know, you watched this and you enjoyed it, because I just started my YouTube not that long ago. So it's nice to know, like, hey, like, good job or thank you. And it's like, you're welcome. It allows me to have the energy to continue to create more, knowing that it is being like seen or heard or felt, right? All right, well, I appreciate you, and until next time. But in the meantime, listen to that intuition. Continue to build your new individual self that is emerging, and love the process with spirituality intuition here. Boom. That's beautiful. Being proud and excited to incorporate more of this into your life. All right, my friend.